Does it make sense to buy a home right now? Hey everyone, it's Austin Solomon, the Solomon Group at Coldwell Banker. Welcome to this week's episode of The Real. Look, let's be honest, it's a seller's market out there. Prices are at historic highs. Buyers are competing, paying $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 over asking price. Does it really make sense to buy right now? And why? Are there so many buyers in a market where everyone knows it's a seller's market? It's favorable for the sellers, yet there's so many buyers buying. Why? And does it make sense to even buy right now? Well, as a buyer, you have to ask that question and answer it for yourself. But let's unpack a few things to help you decide. Number one thing to consider is the interest rates. This is probably the biggest factor that's driving the demand right now. Money is cheap right now. With interest rates around 3%, housing is much more affordable now than ever. As an example, on a $200,000 mortgage, the difference between a monthly payment when the interest rate is 3% versus 4% is roughly $115 a month. That's pretty significant. That's just 1% too of a difference. What happens if it goes up 2 to 3%, and that could be $200, $300, $400 savings? So although prices are high and prices for homes have gone up, the interest rates have made housing much more affordable. And keep in mind, this is a payment for 30 years, right? So if you're saving $100, $200 over the course of 30 years, that's pretty significant. Number two thing to consider is appreciation. Home values over the last 12 years have consistently gone up. Now, no one can time the market, right? Even in the last few years and in the last few months, we've seen rapid appreciation. We don't know where it's going, where the market's going. And historically, though, those who have purchased the home in the last, couple of years have certainly done very well. And over the course, historically, homes have gone up 3 to 5% a year over time, right? So appreciation, if the market continues to go up, obviously the best time to buy a house would be now, as long as the prices continue to go up. Again, no one can time the market. The third thing, which is really real right now, is needs and wants, right? So now more than ever, housing is more than just monetary investments. I know number one and number two is just strictly monetary, but it's more than that, right? It's more than dollars and cents, especially in times like these. The ability to have your own home, your own workspace, your own yard, your privacy, something to work on and something that is a part of you and really yours. It's more valuable now than ever. Yes, it's also an investment, but it's also an investment in yourself and your well-being. And for most, those wants and needs are worth entering into, or it's worth entering into this market for that strong, want and need. So to wrap it up, we all know it's a crazy seller's market out there. Look, prices are high, supply is low. Does it make sense to buy right now and get into this crazy market? You tell me. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of The Real. If you need assistance or you need to discuss further, hit me up.